Here's soccer head coach Ian Brophy. This past weekend, 1-0-1 against Carleton and Elkhorn. This upcoming weekend, you got Mississippi Valley State. It's just a one-match week this week for you. First, I just want to ask, how would you assess your performance this past weekend?
Yeah, I thought we were good in a really tough match. It was tough, the conditions, it was hot. The opponent was really good. They played good football and they made it tough on us. They played really intense, and yeah, I was really happy with the performance, the way we fought, the way we played. Watching back the film, we created some really nice goals, and really happy with the connection and some of the things that we worked on that week, kind of leading into the game. So seeing it come to fruition was really good for us.
Yeah, and one of those stars from the Elkhorn match is Kennedy Risk, and she won goalkeeper of the week again. I mean, two goalkeeper of the week awards for her. Can't get much better than that.
No, and it's well deserved. She's been very good, and even against Alcorn, I mean, against Tarleton kept a clean sheet. Against Alcorn, really like at 2-1 saves us with that big penalty save, and so felt like, and that I think gave the team the confidence to go on and grab that third goal. So really happy with how she's been performing and that she's getting recognized for it.
And then on the defensive side, it's been quite a trio between Ozzy and then obviously Paige and Emily, who are returners from last year. But I mean, how would you describe that trio? They've really played well so far. They have all your goals, I believe, so far. I mean, they've been quite a trio so far.
Yeah, they have been, and like you said, in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net, they've been really impactful. But I think everybody's been really good, and we've had a lot of other people step up and get assists in that period, whether it's Riley or whether it's Gunny or whether it's lots of different players. I think we've been really, really good to kind of have it a collective working together through it. But yeah, the three of them have certainly been instrumental in terms of finishing off some of the attacks and putting the ball in the back of the net. And we know that Sunny, Ozzy, Paige, they've all got that ability to be dangerous and beat players, but also finish. And that's something that it's the hardest thing to do in the sport is score goals, and they do it well.
And you mentioned the assists. You mentioned all the assists. You guys have been really, really good at passing the ball, at finding each other. The ball movement has just been really, really good so far. Obviously, Dawson made a great pass to I believe it was Ozzy who passed it to Paige for the goal against Alcorn, and then obviously Emma on the corner.
Yep.
And Gunny made a great pass to Sunny for a goal. So and that's just from this past game.
Yep.
Not even getting into Texas. I mean, talk about the ball movement.
Yeah, it's been great. It's one of the things that we've probably worked on the most over the last, I would say, even 2 years here. Just working through this season and last season, a lot of like that offensive flow and how do we work together. I think I'll give the credit to the team and to the players. I think honestly, the way they formed relationships off the field and the way they've been able to connect with each other over the summer and in preseason, and now as school started, the way they've kept those connections and kept it alive. I think that's been a really big reason we've been able to have this offensive success and see those connections really thrive on the field. So, I think that's been a real positive, and I give them a lot of credit for being intentional about building relationships and keeping relationships so that they can play well when they get on the field.
And finally, you guys play Mississippi Valley State this upcoming Sunday. You guys played them last year, but you guys are kind of unfamiliar with them this year. They just played an exhibition, but that's all. So I mean, what can you take from them? Do you take much from last year's game, or is it just kind of a clean slate?
Yeah, I think we're going to approach it as a clean slate. We had a good game last year when we played them, but I think it was our senior day. It was a lot of emotion. But we know this year they're a little bit of an unproven quantity. We've been a little bit used to that this season. With Alcorn, we didn't really have any film, and Texas kind of the same. And so we're hopeful going in. We keep the focus on ourselves and doing the right things. we'll see the right benefits and the right outcomes out of that. But yeah, it's another little bit of a mystery game in terms of going in and trying to figure out what they're all about. But we're hopeful if we focus on what we do and executing what we do at a high level, no matter who we play, we should have a good game.
Yeah, thank you, Ian.
Thank you.